I'm Crickets. Welcome back to I Have a Story. In yesterday's video, if I get this one out, I actually made another video before this, and I think about what I say after I say it, and there's things to always add to it. So I talked about the Orgy Fest with the two gay guys that lived next door to me in my last video. And I'll tell you why I still had respect for them. Obviously, I was totally against what they do. I don't believe in a whole orgy to begin with. And I'm not proud of it. I can respect and I'm not proud of it, but I've soiled my oats. I guess I'll just put it that way for now. Part of it, I mean, it's the most, in my life, it's the worst thing I feel I've ever done that goes against morals and values. But I didn't do it, sleep with a lot of women because I slept with a lot of women because I wanted compassion in a female and a woman in my life, but I never felt good enough to keep one. And I'm going to leave that at that and just move on. If anybody's been following my life story on My Life Mondays and has been listening to what my life is, and I am just getting started, you'll understand. The gay guys who live next door, and I will give anybody a chance. I don't care who you are. I don't care what walk of life you came from. I don't care about your past. All I care about is who you are today and who you want to be tomorrow. That's all I care about. Again, as long as you follow certain, at least the basic moral codes. Don't hurt, don't push your agenda, don't hurt other people. Don't sexualize other people. Don't hurt children. Don't sexualize children. Respect. But with those gay guys, and I am a social person, and I'll tell you what, everywhere I live, I'm the person who brings communities together everywhere. I can't even believe that even here I've brought community together. It's amazing how, oh yeah, I've known that person's lived down there for 20 years. You've lived here for 2, and you already know the whole stinking neighborhood, everything about everybody, and you've got us all together. That's who I am. Even in that house with the gay guys next door, the lesbians across the street, and the one lesbian across the street, I don't like calling her that. I don't, because it doesn't feel right to me. I mean, in my head and the way things, again, with what my life has been, a lesbian wants an orgy. A lesbian does it for sex. A mom who was with another woman and does it because she loves that woman, that's totally different. That's a couple. But the gay guys, I hung out with them, and I'll hang out with everybody around me, and I hung out with them because I want to know. I can't even talk about somebody unless I know somebody. I can't have an opinion. I can't make any sort of right, wrong judgment unless I get to know them. And I can't just look at them for 2 seconds and go, yep, nope, not me. So when I got to know these guys and got to learn about their lifestyle and what they do and what they were all about, and yes, they had the rainbow flag in the front yard, and I still respected them. They asked me to join their orgy party, and I'm going to put my arm down. Oh, God, I can't put my arm down. All right, I'm going to keep going. Screw it. This is my life. When you guys see a lot of emotion in me, too, you guys don't understand the pain that I'm in and what I truly go through. So they tried inviting me into that, and I told them, no, that's not me. I still can't put my arm down. Shit. Don't know, that's not me. I'm not gay, and I'm not into orgies. They respected that. Never one time did I see or hear of anybody over there who was in, I'm sorry, Bubbies, now I gotta Pelosi you, I can't let you up because I can't move my arm. I can't let you up right now, buddy. Anybody who follows along knows I got my little puppy who wants to jump up in my lap right now. I don't know why he seems to like getting on camera now all of a sudden. Oh, I can't get him. I can't let him up here. I can't move my arm right now. I'm going to have to find out. I got to pop my arm back in. I can't do it while I'm sitting here. I'm going to finish out my video and take it. This is being a man. I told them I'm not into that. And they said, all right, cool. And they never pushed it again. Now, they told me, and I'd go over there and have a couple beers, spend 2, 3 hours on a weekend when they'd have their just normal party, and it wasn't the orgy party and a big sex fest. I'd go over and hang out and get to know people. And I'm grateful I had a privacy fence in between they had a privacy fence all the way around their yard. So fortunately, it wasn't even just like, it was like open to the public, the view, but at the same time, that's just a wood plank between a wood. You know what's going on. And it wasn't even just guys. There were girls, groups of women who would come over, and then the women would be on women, and guys would be on guys, and it was literally an orgy fest in the backyard and in the house and all over the place. But they didn't just do it open to the public. So I guess I ought to make that clear. I mean, sometimes I talk and there's so much to talk about in these, again, amazing circumstances. And I totally wing it. I don't have notes. I can't read notes, and I just sit here and talk. So please understand that about my channel. Part again why I think about what I say and come back to it. But I respect those guys. I never saw any bondage, like people handcuffed to walls and being forced into it. This is your life and this is what you guys want to do. You girls want to do whatever. That's all. Live it. You aren't making anybody else doing it, and you respected me when I said no. And never, ever, ever for 6 years did you ever ask me again. I even had women from the orgy parties who asked me to join in the women orgy parties, and I'm like, nope, I'm good with that. And they were regulars weekly for years. I mean, this was seriously, and there was always new people coming in and out, but there was a few of them that were just the regulars. I partied with them on the non-orgy week nights and avoided the orgy nights. I did show up one time at one, not realizing until I had found out what the orgy nights were and what they were. I think I get my arm down now. Nope, not quite. So that's I want to say, I'm not against anybody living their life. I'm pro live your life. I don't have to like what you do. It might even make me sick to my stomach. But you know what? You're not hurting anybody else, and that's your life. And if that is what you want to do, then I'm not going to judge you. That's not up for me not my job. It's my job to protect people. It's all of our jobs to protect each other. That's what we do as a society. Again, why I'm so against this me, 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 me. And I was just, I don't know why that. I had a neighbor. Her name was Mimi, and I really struggled calling her by her name because, well, oh shit. Anyway, but that's why I respected those guys, because they didn't force anybody upon it. They put the flag in their front yard. They showed who they were to an extent, but they didn't force it. They didn't push it. They respected me when I said no. Outside of that, and I still hung out with them after that. Oh, there was a Friday night party and a Saturday night party, and one was one and one was the other, and you knew which one to show up on once you got to know them. Outside of that, all I can do is show them the same respect in return, and that's what we should all do for each other.